Hey Justin, I have a filter that's way too powerful for this little 10 gallon. How can I reduce the flow coming out of the filter? Thank you. Bye.
Good question, John. So let's touch on what's going on with this right here. So this is how I can control the flow of my filter. Most filters have a control built in. This one, however, does not. The Sun 304B does not have a speed control for the flow built in for the output. So you don't want to restrict the input. You never want to do that. What you want to do is restrict the output, and basically that's what we're doing here. So I just got this simple I think it's 3/4 ball valve from a local hardware store. You could also find these online, along with 2 hose clamps that fit over it. And I just basically installed the tube. I cut it, installed the tube, and now I can twist this valve to reduce the flow if it's too strong for your tank. So this could be applied to any filter that has a hose, right? So any canister filter or sump, and you can reduce the flow like such. Pretty easy mechanism to maintain. You also have one other option for like hang-on back filters, and it's pretty much it, hang-on back filters, and I'll show you that. Okay, so let's just say that you had an issue with your output on your filter. I don't have a hang-on back filter to show you guys, but you could essentially use this stuff, Polyfill. And what you do is you can somehow rig it up there with maybe some zip ties, some sort of string or something to muffle the output of your filter. And basically this will restrict the water flow, so it'll all just kind of droop down instead of shooting straight out of your filter. It'll just kind of go through here and filter out. And what this will do is it'll actually pull out fine particles in your water, so it'll actually polish your water at the same time. 2 things to note with this. This will get very full of gunk quickly and will back up your filter. So make sure you do proper maintenance, weekly maintenance, or every couple of days you check this. If it's dirty, change it out, wring it out. You could probably use this a couple times before it's actually no good anymore. I let mine sit for quite a bit before I change mine out, and I have no issues. And then eventually you just replace it with a new one. You could get a big bag of this for cheap on Amazon. Just look for Polyfill with no additives, no fire resistant or fire retardant chemicals in it. Just plain old Polyfill, and it'll work great. If I remember, I'll put the link in the description. And that's about it. So those are the 2 ways that you can offset your filter output for any sort of fish that might be sensitive, or plants or anything like that.